So video game movie adaptations are a bit of a mystery to me. I'm sitting there thinking, someone has like a Nintendo or a Sega or a Super Nintendo or a GameCube or Xbox, and they're playing these games, and all of a sudden they're thinking like, wow, this would make a great movie. It would be a beginning, middle, and end with a bunch of quarters. There would be no controller. There would be something with story without having to go around collecting like 5 magic mushrooms or whatever, and then saving the day. Well, basically that's not always the case, because many times it's worked and many times it hasn't. In my opinion, these 5 Blu-rays, actually 2 Blu-rays and 3 4Ks that I'm about to share, basically say, well, video game movie adaptations or movies that do transcend into big screen video games with a beginning, middle, and an end sometimes work, and well, sometimes they don't. So this summer marks the 10th anniversary of Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. This is based off a really awesome graphic novel, or I should say a periodic, episodic manga comic book series. A lot of this movie definitely has a lot of laughs, a lot of heart, a lot of humor, a lot of action. Basically, you got this very shy, dorky person dating someone. All of a sudden, Ramona Flowers comes along. He gets this very awesome-looking sword. He has to fight 7 evil exes. And basically, you get one of Edgar Wright's best movies. Edgar Wright has also done Baby Driver and Hot Fuzz. This movie, I really hope it gets a 4K later this year. That'd be awesome. It comes back to 4K, big screen adaptation, pretty much like that. Of this is awesome. If you were to do like all the books in it, it would be like episodic, like all week long soap opera series. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, excellent, excellent, excellent. Yep. Lara Croft Tomb Raider from 2001, I would say, is a guilty pleasure for people who did play the original game. I thought Angelina Jolie was a good choice as Lara Croft, and the new one with Alicia Vikander in 2018 was pretty good too. They're making another one of that. What I don't really get is why you go looking for treasure and then you come across a bunch of like really oozy stuff, and you swing around this pendulum there. That's pretty awesome. Come across this big 6-headed monster with like these 6 arms wielding these swords. So yeah, I thought that the big mountain chase at the end was also pretty good too. I think this steelbook was released by Best Buy. This is where we start to have fun from Paramount. I think it was released right before the 2018 version. I think Cradle of Life, I've only seen one time and I'm like, nah, this doesn't work. I don't think she liked it either, Angelina Jolie. She was all like, well, it was worth a shot, but the story just didn't really work. So, this is one of Disney's better, not 2D, directly 3D animated versions, WreckIt Ralph. I like Ralph Breaks the Internet as well. This isn't really based off a video game per se. They basically just like, hey, we're Disney, we're going to make like this video game, Fix the Felix, based off most of the classic stuff like Hubert and Pac-Man. And then have this bad guy just come in and just wreck the place, and then I fix it up. So Ralph obviously doesn't want to be the bad guy anymore, so he wants to go be a good guy. And I'm pretty sure there's cameos from Sonic and Centipede, I believe there's also stuff like that. Yeah. I really enjoyed WreckIt Ralph. The steelbook was from November 6th, 2018. I put the 3D disc from 2013 in there with this 4K disc. That's a pretty cool looking steelbook design there, yeah. Nice 8-bit tribute there. The song from Owl City is pretty good too, and the stuff involving Sugar Rush is good too. Everything with Ralph and Penelope towards the end is great. So speaking of wrecking stuff, Rampage, with Dwayne Johnson. This is basically like another sort of like, I want to be like Jurassic Park, but I also want to do the source material pretty good. This 4K set was from July 2018. Special features included, just not a game anymore. Trail of Destruction. There's a gag reel. There's actors in action. That's pretty good like that. Rampage is also one of those you could like turn your brain off with popcorn and enjoy it. Alcohol is not recommended for this one, I don't think, because look how big that wolf is. So yeah, most of the stuff really like comes to the end, like the actual Rampage instead of like the scientific like evil conspiracy plot line. And most recently, there was Sonic the Hedgehog. This 4K disc from a couple weeks ago was fantastic. A lot of people were a little divided on this one, and a lot of people, especially the end credit sequence, are getting really excited for the sequel that was just recently announced. I enjoyed Jim Carrey as Robotnik, and also everything in San Francisco was pretty good too. But what really makes it work is Sonic and all these little drones running around. It really reminded me. I believe 2021 marks the 30th anniversary of the original game. Yeah, definitely go get Sonic in 4K. This one has perfect picture, perfect sound. Special features there are Jim Carrey and deleted scenes and bloopers. The commentary is pretty funny too, yeah. But especially like Sonic running around super speed is fantastic in 4K UHD. Those are my 5 picks for video game movie adaptations as we enter summer 2020. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want to see more really cool stuff related to this or any kind of movie franchise favorites. I'll probably cover a 35th anniversary tribute to Back to the Future at some point this month. But once again, as always, stay safe, stay healthy. This is Blue Watcher signing off. Peace.